Good morning. Winter has decided to come back. It's 20 degrees out this morning. It's been 40s, rainy and muddy, and now everything is frozen, which is nice because I'd rather be walking on frozen ground than muddy ground. I don't know how long winter's back for, but it's back today anyways. I'm going to be working on redoing the siding on the outside of the barn. There's a few things I want to change up so to make it easier when we do our sliding barn doors. I had some new ideas come to me while we were waiting to do that in between the raindrops. So now that it's not raining out, we can start working on this side and then the other gable end side. And it'll be nice to have all the exterior walls sided. Sun is out and it feels amazing. So I decided I want to change up how we sided the ends of these. I have the siding coming down and I don't like that. And I actually need to cut it back. I'll have to get up and measure, but it's going to probably be above, either right above or right below that screw line. And I got a piece of 1x pine that we're going to put all the way across. I'll put J channel above it and slide the tin into the J channel. And then we'll J channel the lower siding to it. And the reason why I want to have the 1x pine there, so that when we go to mount our sliding door brackets, it has a flat surface to mount to, because right now, if I go to mount it, we're going to have these ribs in our way. So wherever I need to put the hardware, I'd have to shim it out. So that way it's not in our way, and that's just not going to be any fun. So we're going to cut this back and see how that works. I'm going to start on this side, because this is the side that's going to be seen the least. So if I mess it up and learn, I'll learn on this side.
And yes, we didn't finish this yet, but we are going to go ahead and work on the outside when it's nice out, because that's what we have to work in between. And lately, there is not very many nice days outside, so we're going to take advantage of it. The sun is out. It is chilly. What did it say, 22 or something?
22 degrees, yeah.
22 degrees. I am bundled up. If it looks like it's hard for me to move, it is. It's that time of year. If you have any suggestions about different layered clothing to get, let me know. I do have some woolies and stuff, but I don't like feeling like I can't move. 110
1.25. So 7.5, so it'd be 117 3/4. Some lines marked.
I'll get up there once you're not pulling me.
You don't want me pulling you down?
No.
I'm pulling it as tight as I can.
Yeah.
Ready?
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna snap it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm vetoing my veto. I don't know if that's possible, but that's what I'm doing. At least for now, we're gonna try putting up a piece of tin under that tin, see how it looks. If we like it, we'll leave it. If not, we'll have to go around and cut that out. But that is going to be a pain to cut that all out, and it's gonna take a lot of time. Let's just get a piece up and see what we decide after that. It's like somebody shook the snow globe. I don't know yet. Let me go up there and put some screws in and see how it lays flat.
Can you live with it?
I don't know. I ain't decided yet. I can't leave it like that. I gotta cut it.
Because of the way it sits?
Do the trim. Because the way it sits, it's not gonna sit nice and flush, and then the color variance is off. So when we did the workshop, it was one manufacturer's tin, and then when we did the barn, we ordered it. It came from another manufacturer. I didn't realize it was two different manufacturers. I just ordered charcoal from the companies, and it ended up being different. So the color's off a little bit, and then the big one right now is the profile. This is a flat top, this is a round over, and then these ribs are deeper than these ribs, so it's not gonna lay flat. So if we cut that out, put in J channel, then our pine trim, and then the other layer of this, you'll never notice it.
What, you're gonna have to cut that up in the air?
I gotta cut that up in the air, yeah.
I think you just leave it.
No, I can't. It's gonna drive me bonkers, and I'll never be happy. guys ever had a job that you are not looking forward to doing, but you know once it's done, you'll be glad you did it? That's me in this one. I'm gonna screw this piece of plywood on. So I have a flat, good surface to work on. Then we're gonna get up there and we're gonna cut it. Cutting it's gonna be the worst. Once we have it cut, then the next steps shouldn't be too bad. Reminds me of hanging our solar panels. So that works out perfect because we got a 2x4 nailer above, so we can still screw this, and our J-channel will have a nice thing to sit on. And then we have a 2x6, so we can nail our trim board to this all the way across. So I just gotta finish cutting. I'll be able to do like one sheet, move the tractor, do another sheet, move the tractor. So it'll be a little time consuming, but once it's done, it's gonna be worth it. If you guys missed the last video, we had the technician from Scott's Recreation come out and they replaced the door for the TYM tractor. And while they were out here, they did the 50-hour service, which includes changing all the filters, changing the motor oil, changing the hydraulic fluid. So this thing is ready to go. When they did the 50-hour service, they didn't find any issues with anything other than we had a broken door, but we're all good now.
And hopefully we don't have any more broken doors, because that's kind of a pain.
I've been looking for another metal cutter. Nobody local had one. And then I remembered to check Harbor Freight, and they had one. So hopefully, I know this cutter will work, but I don't know if it'll work good for what we're trying to do right now. So let's find out. I just know I couldn't had started with it up in the corner the way we were, so maybe now I can use it.
So basically he's telling you
I need
got
a new
tool to try out.
So they make a whole bunch of different styles. This one, I think they call this the nibbler. It goes in, you put your metal in between that, and then this bottom finger is gonna go and it's gonna cut it like a pair of tin snips, basically. It's gonna be doing this section. Just sometimes it's hard because you gotta get up over the ribs, cutting the way we're cutting, and I don't know if it'll work good with the angle I'm doing it, but we'll give it a shot.
I'm thinking it's gonna be hard at the angle.
It might, but we gotta try it. We will be using it when we're cutting out all the pieces in here. Try it out before we even get up there. So we're gonna be cutting this way. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
It'll be fine going straight.
Yeah, it's gonna
like
be
going that way.
fine going this way. Fine going that way in the right situation. Like if you're too close to the rib, it doesn't want to work, and going over the ribs, it doesn't want to work. So I guess we won't be using it today. They do make other ones that do work for cutting all directions, but I don't know who it is that makes them. I've seen one, and I looked at them when we were doing the workshop, and I'm pretty sure they were either $800 or $500 for it. And I was like, yeah, no, I'll use my grinder for that.
Guess cutoff wheel it is.
Cutoff wheel, it will be. I just gotta make sure I'm not hitting the building with the back of the tractor. It's pretty close. All right, hopefully I only have to move the tractor one more time and then we can finish up. All right, well, this side is done. That feels good to have one side done. Now we got to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. I want to get them all done at the same time, just because this is the worst part. Once I have them all cut, it won't be that big of a deal. It's just doing this step. So let's switch over to the other side, get that side done. And then we can get some J-channel up and some trim up, some coil stock, and we'll be good. That's good to know. If I ever need to work on this, I can just use the tractor, like to hook up the chain fall, the whatever I'm gonna be using. That'll work out perfect. Two screws and we'll be good. There we go. Good morning. It is one of the coldest mornings out so far this year, but the sun is out. It's kind of weird. Usually the cold mornings are on sunny days because there's no clouds at night, so it lets the heat out. Think of the clouds as like a big quilt, and it holds the warmth in your bed. But I'd rather have this because that sun feels amazing. We're getting our vitamin D for sure today. So we got both sides cut. Now we can start getting some J-channel up, and then we're gonna have to get probably two pieces of J-channel up, and then we can get our pine up. So if we go 2, 1, 2, and then our pine 16 feet. So let's start on this end, work our way that way. All right, so give you that. Just set it on your ladder for a second.
Oh, don't pull.
Let it flush us to the end.
Like you want to come forward to you.
Wow, is that board that warped or?
Looks like it.
Sheesh.
No, it stinks.
Yeah, it is. Lower it down and just try going like this. Ready? Let it
Oh, like that.
Like that.
But you got some writing on it.
That's fine. It's gonna get painted again anyways. All right, so.
Go towards you. Go back towards me. A little bit. A little bit there. Good.
Let's see. Are you touching when I do that?
Yeah, I think so. You ready?
Yeah, hold on now. I have to use a tractor with the pallet to get up high to push up that piece of pine because that thing's got a nasty bone on the ladder. I just can't get it right, but I think standing on this pallet, I'll have good footing and I'll be able to push that up and I'll be able to get that straightened out and start on the next side. Then we'll probably come over here, do the same thing, try to get all the hard stuff done. So then that way we can just do the easier stuff all at the same time. I like to get all the hard stuff done at once, especially while I've been doing it. So I'm like, okay, this is how I do it. This works the best, and just bang it out the best we can. It did not like that cold weather. Let it warm up for a minute, and then we'll get over there. All right, ready? Go for it. Okay. Well, that was a pain. All right, we got that piece up. That was a struggle. Had a big old bow in it, but we got it. So now I'm just trying to figure out the next piece where we want to go to. We really can't go under the corner because the corner is tight. So I think we're just gonna have to butt it up to that end. I'll get a measurement, I'll have to butt it up to there and then come over and butt it up here. So I'm going to have you get a ladder on that corner. I'll get a tape measure and I'll hand it to you. I'm going to have you hold your tape measure so it's just touching that corner, the corner piece.
Yeah. Your hair and the outfit.
Looks good, don't it? Okay, so 187 and 1/8. Gotta unwrap it like a Christmas present. I should have done it on the other side too, but I'm going to cut a 2x4 to put here so that way we have a nailer for our lower J channel in the top of our siding to go on.
Oh, it needs to go behind that?
Yep,
Hold
we
on.
can. Let me try to go at an angle.
Hold up. I just gotta get myself adjusted here.
Okay, hold on. I gotta reposition. Jeez.
Oh,
Son of a...
Aw.
Oh, man. Can you go up any with your
I
end?
mean, yeah.
If you go all the way up and then I hold it flush here on my bottom, we're perfectly level. I like it. I don't have to push the J channel down when we screw it. Yeah, that looks nice. It's gonna look nice the way it is. So the question is do I go get the other two boards and put them up on the other side and then we're all the same, and this is the hardest stuff. You know what I mean? Trying to get this shade channel up on this thing. And if we get all that up, then we go to side it. We'll be there and we don't have to do any of the struggle parts. All right, I'm gonna hand you this and I gotta grab the nail gun.
If you rent a lift, I could be all right with a greenhouse.
Yeah, we'll get something.
I can't watch you on a ladder. You can come my way more. Good.
To you right there. All right, ready? You gotta slide it in. Okay, to you.
Hold on, I gotta go up.
To you, to me. Right there.
Didn't want you to have all the fun.
I see that. I can't blame you.
Hold on, hold on.
Think you're having too much fun.
Ah, back up. You stop. There's like a cut. Okay.
Push that in.
I think.
We got some leftover LP smart siding trim that we special ordered when we did the house, so we couldn't return it. So you're going to use that up on this side. Been trying to use up a lot of the stuff that we have left over from different builds, like that siding. That's left over from the workshop. A lot of stuff when you special order it, you can't return it, so you got to find other projects to use it on. So let me get the tractor in the doorway, and then we'll get that hung up. We'll start on that end and work our way over.
Stop. Our barn is getting very colorful.
It is.
If the shop was heated, we probably could paint stuff and then hang it.
We could have if it was heated, but we didn't get that far. They like something over there. It's got a wobble to it.
Are you making it do that?
No.
I see there. Almost the perfect length.
Almost.
Hold on, I'm gonna come up one. I thought I needed to do that, be down lower.
Nice. That looks good. That part's done. That's the hardest part of redoing everything that we just did. Now we'll just have to put J-channel up here, put it up with nails. But before we do that, I got coil stock to put around the doorways.
It does look good. I like it.
I like it. It was worth it, as much of a pain as it was. We'll be happy we did it.
Would have been easier if you did it with a lift.
It's been pretty rainy out the last couple of weeks, so I haven't had a chance to get to the feed store. So I just had to run out. I got 5 things of wood chips. I got some second cut hay. I got some mulch hay. And then I got some alfalfa because we were getting pretty low. It's kind of hard to go out and get loads like this when it's been rainy. So I'm glad we have some nice weather today and I was able to do that. I'm going to get all this stuff unloaded. I think right now the water lines might be unfrozen, so I'm gonna fill up the cow's water. You guys been enjoying the sun? I bet you have. All right, we got some hay in here. We got some feed. We got some shavings. That should last us a little while. So I'm gonna go inside. I wanna start ordering some seed so we can start growing some animal feed. We wanna start raising some pigs and get some breeder pigs here in the homestead. It'd be nice to grow some of the feed for the feeder pigs and the breeders. So I'm gonna go inside, look on Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds and see what they have for different squashes and turnips and stuff like that we can get ordered. So we'll have them. And I know Jean is inside cooking up a delicious meal. So let's head on into the house.
This is the time of year that we have a lot of soups and stews, so I usually have a roasted chicken and then I use that and make broth, and then I use the leftover chicken to do like chicken noodle soup or chicken and rice soup and stuff like that. If you have a good soup or stew recipe, send it my way, because you kind of get in a rut of the same old, and I would love to know what everybody else is having and have some ideas. Tonight I'm going to go ahead and make corn chowder. I almost forgot one very important step of my corn chowder. I like to put bacon ends in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that now. Garlic. I'm gonna add some gluten-free flour, so this will help thicken it once it's cooking. I also put cream or half and half in my corn chowder, so I'm just gonna get it off our milk.
Dear Lord, thank you for a wonderful day.
Working in able, feet in the wine press, build up the township, opals and diamonds.